Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Or afternoon? You ready to put a whip together? How's it going, everyone? Go ahead and comment so we know where you're viewing from. Got a couple whips to put together. And while we're doing so, we're going to play around with the video and recording. And we should be streaming live to Facebook and YouTube. If you're viewing, let us know how it sounds, how it looks. We got Berto. How's it going, brother? Yeah, my wife said the glares looked kind of cool, so I just said screw it, and we're gonna go with it. Adds to my background effect, I guess. I don't know, but they don't bother me. I'm not doing no type of green screen or anything like that. At least not now. I don't know if it's anything I'll ever worry about, but I think my room is pretty neat. So yeah. Yeah, I had a bunch of like photography lights. I gave them to somebody who is doing photography, so because I wasn't going to use them. But how's it going, everybody? We got Billy up here, Hardwire. Got a chain style whip to get made. Let's see. Hardwire, are you still there? Hey, do you, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to get the chat to pop up on the screen so I don't have to click on it every time. How do you do that, brother? See, I have to click on them to show the chat. Gotcha. Well, that sucks. Hoping to have the chats scroll up like that way they go across the screen as they come up. How Mike's does, or does he have to click on each and every one to get it on there too? All right. Well, that's a bummer. That's a lot of clicking. Gotcha. I don't think I'm too worried about the comments. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I just thought maybe if it was pops up on my screen, so I'm not looking over here and over here and over here. But yeah, we'll get used to it and we'll get it figured out and just make things happen. We've got a few people watching. It shows me that. Go ahead, comment below. Let us know where you're viewing from, what you ride, whatever you want to say. Now, is there a way to click on something to know who is viewing? Like I know when I did it on my phone, I could actually click on a little button and it would show me who's viewing. The only thing I'm seeing is, as far as names, is people that click the like button. I can see their names then. Right. I hate the cold and snow as well. Something in my eye. 2 on YouTube, 1 on Facebook. It shows me that. What's going on, everyone? There's not a lot of everyone right now, but we'll keep at it and hopefully that'll grow. I'll be playing with this stuff, trying to learn as I go, and we'll just, I guess, keep it at that. Oh, shoot. And also, where's the... It's probably right there. There we go. You at work, brother? Brother Hardwire? I believe you probably are. Oh, yes. It's the thing when I make chain whips, these chains always get in my way. And not only that, but I can't never find my shit. But it's because I don't ever put it back where it goes. Apparently. I lose everything so easy. Okay. So yeah, I gotta work on getting some more lives done like I used to on... How's it going, Ghost? I'm guess playing around, trying to learn all this and fuck shit up apparently. All right, yeah. We are playing around, trying to learn some of this stuff and just kind of going with it little by little. Trying to make a whip while I do so. I used to do a bunch of videos like this on Facebook, and when we opened the store, it kind of faded out because I didn't really have the time to. And now we are coming back to home base. It's gonna give me more time to do it, more time for everything really. Having the store really took a lot of time with everything really. So it'll take some stress off of us and get back to what we were doing before the store. Bringing some items back that we took away when we opened the store. Because, like I said, the whips were alone, keeping me pretty busy, and my wife, and not only with the whips that she makes, but keeping the website and everything up and running. To make it easy for everyone. But yeah. We got a couple people watching the date. Apparently they don't want to talk. What's wrong with that? And I'm gonna guess they're probably both on the Facebook end. It's Ghost and Hardwire here on the YouTube side. So who we got out there viewing on the Facebook side? Comment below. Let us know you're out there. I'm always looking for stuff. So this is just a little shorty. Little, let's see, what's it going to be? 28-inch chain style whip with the Havoc spikes on the end. Hey, we do a lot on the Facebook side, and it's been a blessing to us. Because I wouldn't go nowhere at all right now with our YouTube side with only 700 followers. But now on the Facebook side, we've got around, but apparently they don't come on and bullshit with me. We get a few here and there, but we used to get quite a bit. I mean, we've got almost 80,000 followers on the Facebook side, so I'm sure a lot of them will probably switch over to the YouTube stream side, but if not, I'm there wherever they are. And that is where we do a lot of our advertising. Yeah, I'm sure once I learn a little bit, we'll start to make it a little bit more interesting. But it's more or less so we can get on here and just get to know the people that follow us, talk to them, they talk to us. I mean, communication is is key. So, and I think it's the customer base likes it when you can really reach out and make yourself easy to reach out to. So, it's kind of what we're going for, I guess. That, and we like to get on and you know maybe we're making someone's whip that might jump on and watch, and we'll see their whipping progress. And I like doing chain style whips because I can make them faster than the full braided. I got a pile of whips over here that I want to work on. Slowly start to build a stock. That way we can have some whips to take with us when we maybe attend a show or a rally, whatever it may be, because I want to take several different whips when we're able to do that. I don't want to go with nothing and just make custom orders because it takes time to make the custom orders. And if we want to go to a show, we want to go there to make money and not just to take orders. We want to have stuff available. And I figure if we're going to go to a show, I want to try to have at least, you know, for a small event, at least 200 whips. But for a big one, I would like to at least have about 500. But it takes time to build up to that, and we'll get there. Oh, excuse me. Coffee is making me a little belchy. I was on last night and watching kickstands down. So you heading up if you're still there, are you heading up this week to the store, pick up your bag? Because this is it's gonna be Getting pretty close to the end of that. If you don't make it to the store before if we finalize our final day on the move, that's not a problem. I will have it here for you to pick up whenever and just bring it here so it stays safe and put up for you. Have you stop by, check out the little area and check it out. We've got a couple on Facebook. How's it going? Facebook, comment below. Let us know where you're viewing from. What's your ride? What's the weather like? Alexander and Deborah popped in, popped out. Time for some new scissors. Hey, how's it going, Ray? Thank you. We've been messing around a little bit trying to get everything set up and go through our little transition of moving. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Ray, where are you out of, brother? I know I've seen it. May have said before. Just cutting out. All right, there we go. Because everybody tell I can't talk either. As everybody knows, I suck at remembering names. So North Carolina, okay. At least your weather is probably a lot better than here in Ohio. Because this white stuff on the ground sucks. Yeah, I still am waiting for our proper internet connection. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi from our house, which is kind of way over there, which I'm really surprised it's even reaching and doing this well. But once we get our commercial internet set up, we'll be should be all right. And as everybody knows, all of our whips are handmade, either by me or my wife. Here is one we're currently working on, black and gray with black chain, black knuckles, havoc spikes on the end. Yeah, I don't like the cold at all. Blow a little heat over here. A little colder than usual today. Normally the heat from downstairs keeps it really nice and cozy up here in this area. It's not bad. But I always have a hoodie and a hat on usually. Okay, which whip did you get, brother? Thank you for your support. All right. We got someone else out there on Angel. Angelica. If I screwed that up, sorry. But how's it going out there? Cemetery Gate, what's up? All right. Where were you out of again, Ghost? Where did you say? All right, you got the Brotherhood. Awesome. Portland. Right. Portland, Oregon. I hey, let's see. Not sure if I'll find it, but maybe I will. I don't know, but I'm finding some cool stuff in here while I'm in it. Be a long box. I get some cool stuff sometimes that some of our hey, how's it going, Jeremy? So yeah, we I got some pretty cool stuff here. So we got this was sent to me from a organization we donated to out in Oregon, Blue Ribbon Brigade. I even look. I even get these cool patches. We support everybody. We appreciate it. Drug Task Force. It's cool. It's got a pot leaf on it. I like it. Yeah, we've had a couple groups send us patches. Uh, just some cool stuff that we'll just add to our collection that we get from some of our supporters and followers. But yeah, stuff that we can see what Bad Pennies RC. And I think that was out of North Dakota, and one of the brothers actually came to our store and brought it to us personally. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, got El Demonio sent me a signed CD. You guys have to check him out. He's on YouTube. We are a sponsor of his new albums, upcoming movie that'll show some of our products in the movie. Y'all know me. I like hot stuff, so I'm always doing these one chip challenges. I haven't done one for a little while. Me and my daughter did one the last time I did it, and yeah, she's a boss. She did like a boss until we got off video. Which one are you thinking of, Ray? Let's see. Yeah, I'm waiting for the new one. I ain't had one since I think that was a 2022, so that's an old stale chip right there. But I kept one. We actually had that one in our store and offered it. I think we were doing a free whip for whoever came in our store and ate it, and nobody wanted to do it, so I still got it. No, we wanted to have some fun with it and do something, but nobody was up for that challenge. I have done several of them. I think I did 3 of those just because I always try to get people to do it with me. That way I could watch them struggle. But yeah. Right on, brother. Yes, I have a collection of hot sauces because everybody knows that I like hot stuff. So every Christmas I get this mixture of hot sauces that usually aren't really hot, but they're not bad. I got some good ones this past Christmas. But my stepson, I think I've got him broke though, because he will not eat anything that I give him because he's always got or he won't eat nothing I give him because I put hot sauce on everything. even the little hot sauces. But I wait till I have the really good hot sauces, and then I put it on something, and then I give it to them, and I walk away and listen to them cuss me out from the distance because it's pretty funny. But he's starting to get used to it, and he just either doesn't take nothing or he's prepared for it to be pretty warm. And then, but he's starting to like some of the stuff that I make with the hot stuff on it. But he don't eat it like I do, and got to say I've kind of took some of the extreme heat and went mild it down a little bit because oh man, my gut. I'm getting older. My gut's not liking it, so yes, I have some stuff called Ass Reaper. That's some good shit. I got that when I was down in Fort Worth. But it is pretty good. It's nice and warm. That is, yeah, it is a Carolina Reaper sauce. Let's see, who do we got watching on Facebook? I see we still have somebody there. So finishing up on this chain whip. It usually takes a couple hours to make one, but right now our turnaround time is actually really quick. Well, I'm gonna say pretty quick. I'm not gonna say really because normally we're at a 4, 5, sometimes a 6 week lead time. Um, January is normally our slower time of the year, and that's kind of when we use to catch things up because they're not coming in as frequent. But so right now, I mean, yeah, if you placed an order, heck, within the next day or two, if I did a video, you'd probably see us making it because, well, if it's one of my whips, my wife does not do the videos while she's making her whips. Uh, I do just to do something, I guess. How's it going, Facebook? See, we got a few more people jumping on. Comment below. Let us know where you're at. What's the weather like? What you ride? We ride a 2011 Electric Glide Harley. I figured since I'm asking, I might as well tell you what I ride. The 2011 Electric Glide Harley Limited. 16-inch ape hangers. Yeah, nothing really special with it. It's stock. Other than some minor modifications that we put on it, like our derby covers, timing covers. Thank you, Ray. We appreciate it, brother. Do we know? Okay. Wife is asking me a question. I got to step downstairs, get a count on something real quick. I'll be right back, fellas. Oh, okay. All right. All right. 15 Ultra Classic. All right. Yep, you get a chance. And if you get a chance, Ray, send us a picture on our Facebook in Messenger of the whip on your ride. And the wife is always sharing them photos so everybody could see. Yeah, Ghost. I'm sure we could probably figure. What time do you go on? And let me look you up. You got a link you can post to your channel so I can find it easier? If you can, post your link down in the comments, and the way everybody that views can have a chance to see it. So 5 your time, and you're what, 4 hours behind us? Is that right? So I'm at 2:30 now. Now, see, also take note to this too. Sometimes I still get a little camera shy. I don't know. It's just when I go on someone else's panel or whatnot, I don't know. It's different for me. Okay, so you're 3 hours behind us. All right. SNS, how's it going? You ain't never late. I didn't even plan on doing this video. I started it yesterday and clicked on my StreamYard and seen that it still had the studio up, and I just thought I'd go on and make a whip and start doing something, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm unless the wife makes changes on me and we've got something going on, I'm trying to get her up here so everybody can meet her as well. Um, but she likes doing her little this whole setup with the camera in front and having a microphone, and I don't know, I just felt like I didn't have the speaker quality on my computer because So I've thought that, I needed all this stuff, which I always need stuff. All right. And there's the link to Ghost Eagle Guardian, his show. Put that back up here in a second. I need to, how do I? Let's see. All right. Just subscribed to you, brother. All right. I'll have to reach out to a couple other guys as well. I know someone had mentioned last night, I think it was Archbishop, about reaching out to us. So I have to get a hold of him too on the Diamond Effect. So I'm still learning all these little YouTube channels myself still. I had a few that I just started watching and kind of I got into them, and now I'm trying to get more involved. Oh, starting to get hiccups. Oh, there we go. I just wish I didn't have to click on these to put them on screen. I wish they'd just automatically go to the screen to see the comments. That way my hands could be free. Because when my hands ain't free, I can't braid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reach out to him and or he can reach out to me, whatever, either way. It's quicker to reach out to me, to be honest. I got a bunch of stuff that I'm always trying to do, and yeah. Well, I'm always usually braiding something. Oh, but it's we're actually bringing a couple products back, uh, things that we did in the past before we opened our store. And when we opened our store, it was just too busy, so we kind of discontinued them. But we're gonna bring some of those back, like some of our custom vest extenders that we make, and some of the other chain style wallet leads that I make also. My wife does paracord wallet leads, but I make a chain style, and where you can select your color options, and we make those. Those have been really popular, and I don't have mine on to show you right now, but but they're pretty cool. They were really popular. I've even made some whips that way. But man, that those chain ones that I make are they're pretty good looking, and but they're just when you get to making whips and they're long, they take forever to make. So that's kind of why we discontinued them too. But we're bringing them back, and I think we'll just have like a limit on the length we do for that style. But the whip is not going to be brought back yet. It might be a little bit. I gotta get in contact with our guy that we have. All right, awesome. Thank you, SNS. Yeah, I don't normally do the Instagram stuff. My wife does all that stuff. I don't see none of that. The TikTok stuff, I don't see none of it. Instagram, I don't see none of it. So it'd be something she'll relay back to me. Only thing I see is what's going on Facebook or the YouTube. There's just a lot on some of those other platforms that I just try to avoid. Um, but my wife controls all that. That way we can still be present on those other platforms. You are making leather brake lever and clutch lever covers. Right on. Like the ones with the fringe and everything. Is that what you're making? Or are you just doing covers? Just the wraps? Okay. Right on. What's up, Facebook? I see viewers out there. Comment below. Let us know. That way we can see you, give you a shout out. Looks like Ghost SNS and maybe Hardwire is still there. They heard me talk and they jumped off. All right. That's what we need. We need a dream catcher hanging back here, you know. That way it'll catch some of my dreams and we'll get some more followers. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of hype about our whips because, we go about our whips a little bit differently. I mean, we want to make them a little more, I don't know. Some of our whips have a pretty aggressive look, especially when you get into like the chain mace. Um, we actually use motorcycle chains, and we put a mace on the end and add the knuckles if someone wants it. So some of them are pretty aggressive uh, looking, and but I mean, our main thing is to make something for everyone, and everybody has different themes, whether it's skulls or anything, whatever it may be, club, and that's where I think our whips have really taken off, is because we can do something for everyone, anyone, clubs, just regular other organizations, small businesses, um, or just something to go with the theme of your bike. I mean, we do not make the whips for swinging. I guess that's our little disclosure that we say. Well, we know the riders out there, some of them, not all of them, have that the totally lost track. My ADD kicked in. Yeah, we actually had a shop down in Texas that was carrying our whips. Um, they've they've purchased several whips and wallet leads from us in the past. Down in Waxahachie, Texas. So yeah, if you got a local shop in your area, go in and tell them about us. Let them know they need to carry our whips. Right? And I'll tell you, whenever we started making our whips, that was our thing. Like I've seen all these leather whips, and people are riding, and they're just flying up here because they got the big old ape hangers, and the whips are flying back and just slapping them in the back. And I guess, and so it did it again. There'll be a lot of that on this channel because I don't know. I forget a lot and I just get distracted very easily. My wife will vouch for that. So anyhow, yes, the whips. Um yeah, the leather whips were just flying high and whipping like crazy. And we wanted to make a heavier whip, um, and a whip that would last, because another thing that we got a lot of feedback on is the leather whips would get moldy up north here because of the weather, and down south they would just dry rot. So like Florida, Texas, southern states. So we wanted to make a heavier whip and a whip that would last, a whip that would fly at about a 45-degree angle or less. So that was our goal. Now some of the whips that we do make still will fly a little higher, but a lot of that's going to depend on a, a rider's speed. But for the majority, um, any of our whips that, like, say I make, they're going to fly a little lower because they are heavier. Now, when you get into some of our whips that are a little thinner, like the OG style, which is something we call them the OGs because it's where we started when we made our whips. and all our whips were, you know, thin like the some of the leather ones, and we started making them thicker. But of course, the more we did, the more we had to add to them, and that's where we get our pricing because we add more, they take longer, and put more work into them. So, but we wanted to. My wife thought it would be a good idea to bring back our original whips, which were the thinner ones, and that's why we call the OGs OG whips. So if you purchase an OG whip, they're more affordable. They are thinner. They will fly higher. They are lighter. So, but yeah, my wife wanted to bring those whips back, and along with that, she wanted to get into some stuff with the Jeeps. Because she is a Jeep ducker. She likes to duck the Jeeps and get ducked with the ducks. So she has started braiding not only whips but stuff for the Jeepers, which is cool. And I don't think she realized how well it would do, and it took off pretty well. That her some of her stuff is that she wanted to do. She just thought it was going to be a slow process, but yeah, she got it now. Hello, good morning to you as well. I Lagaya. I hope I pronounced that right. All right, so finish up this whip. And yeah, let's see. Like I said, I get distracted very easily, so if Guardian is still there, yeah, just let's see. I'm trying to think. So that about be about 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'll have to double check, make sure. So I want to make sure with my wife that way I don't ruin no plans that she might have going on. And then if you're on there, I'll just jump on as long as she does not have plans. I came out here this morning and had to do some shift linkages. I did 5 of those this morning for custom engrave. Ooh. All right. All right. Finish this whip up. See, and that's the one thing I'm really losing my mind because now we don't, since I'm always here and not at the store. Well, I will be there in a few days because I got a bunch of stuff there to move the rest of the way out. I have to get my wife's desk set up at her new spot so she has her office to continue. And then that's cool, brother. Yeah, we have like we love that Western themed stuff, so it's kind of what we got. We got some big old longhorns leading into our living room, our living area, and I got another set hanging above our TV. And on the wall, I got a little John Wayne picture that my dad had made out of some woodwork, and some Western themed, some Native American like arrows hanging up on the wall. So that's kind of like we love that shit. We are doing like the Western, I guess, type theme in our with our living room, which is it's our vibe. We like that stuff. So old westerns. Well, here's one I just finished. There it is. With havoc spikes on the end, knuckles on the handle. So yeah, like I said, our lead time is down right now. They're going to ship pretty quick. But anytime once they start flowing again, it could be back up to 4 or 5 weeks. This one was actually ordered last night. It's going to go out probably tomorrow. So this one will actually get to ship out really quick. We got some others that and that's the nice thing because hopefully we'll be able to keep that lead time down because now that we're here and we have more time, and whereas at the store when we had 3 days off or 2 days off, whatever it was, but that was the only time I worked on whips is when we were in store when we had our store hours. And now I could come outside and just put some time in, which I do a lot. I don't know, when I wasn't able to go to the store when I wanted to, or when I had an idea. So that was the thing, is in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping a lot. Um, well, I don't do a lot of sleeping. I just made myself sound really lazy. But no, but whenever I'm sleeping, I don't know, I have a dream and I'll wake up, get dressed. It could be 2, 3 in the morning. I wake up and I come out and I try to put something together to it make it work. I'm always dreaming up new ideas, and some are possible, some right now are not. I'm not saying they're impossible. I'm just saying that they're not possible because right now some of the stuff that I'd like to do is not in our budget, but we are growing as a small business. We're going to continue to grow. So, yes, those of you out there, just please Like, share, subscribe, and spread the word. And I do have a lot of patches. I've got a big bag downstairs, probably another 1,000 patches in it. We're gonna send out free patch and a sticker with every order. I am working on a few whips also. That way we can, once we start getting some stuff going on in the streams, we want to do some giveaways. We are gonna we're gonna work at that and try to get to where we can get some more viewers, and then we'll kind of, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. We want to grow here on the YouTube, get the word out here as well. Yes, we did for a little bit. We did some whips with the grenades on them. We had pineapple grenades, baseball grenades. Um, there was another one. I can't think of what it was, but we had pineapple grenades and baseballs, and we would put those on a whip, and those were made of like a cast iron, so they were heavy, they were hollow, but they were thick, a thick. It's one of those desk ornaments that people would put on their desk and say, "Complaint department, pull the pin." That's what we would actually put on the whips. Because if they were solid, they'd just be way too heavy, and they would really stretch the whip. So if you get like a 30-inch whip, you're gonna, you know, some of these whips can stretch a couple inches. Um, we don't recommend stretching them out. We recommend just riding with them, let the wind put a little bit of pull on them that they're going to get. That way they don't stretch out and be too long. But yeah, they do have one up here. I don't have one up here that stretches. This braid style does not stretch. I made this one yesterday. Little blue with the red, white, and blue stripes in there. Steel hidden ball bearing hidden in the end. You can slightly see it. We try to hide that bearing as much as we can. I'm glad somebody understands me. I lose train of thought very easily, like I said, and my wife is always on me about it. She thinks I do it on purpose to get on her nerves, but if you're watching, babe, I love you, and no, I don't do that. But yeah, so here's one I made yesterday. This whip is actually available. I'm working on getting some whips made. That way we can show people, see they like, they want, we can send it. So this is the one of our red, white, and blue patterns we do. We have several different red, white, and blue patterns that we do on our whips. I have one very similar like this, but the majority of the color is going to be the white. The other one I have available is white with the red, white, and blue stripes. Uh, the option of the knuckles is optional. The option of the hidden ball bearing is optional as well. We do them with and without the ball bearing, with and without the knuckles. Some of them also have the option to do a black panic. I'm gonna take a breath real quick and a drink. Like my wife says, I get really hyper and I talk too fast and I stumble over my own shit. But we'll get there. That's what'll bring views. My ignorance. But anyhow, yeah. So the knuckles, we have a variety of colors there. We have the red, white, and blue American flag ones like this. Unfortunately, from the manufacturer, they come flip flopped. So one side is flipped, but it is what it is. It's what we have to work with, and they still look great. So, you know what? Speaking of that, it's really cool because I do have a brother, which I've been trying to get him to make a bunch of them, and so we could sell because I had him make one for our bike, and he makes Kydex gun holsters. So, Mark, if you're listening, big shout out to you, putting the word out for you. Um, yeah, he's a brother of ours. He would ride with us, and he was in a pretty screwed up wreck with his Road King. But anyhow, yeah, he makes Kydex gun holsters, and I had an idea, and I had him make me I gave him two ball bearings and the diameter of my bars, and he took like a dowel rod and made this little holster that looks like a little kind of like a little nut sack. So I call it the tea bagger. And it has a spot for them two ball bearings to slip in and they snap right in. And I keep that attached to my bars. Maybe one of these days I'll try to get down there and get a picture of it. But that way, keep 1 inch ball bearings. I keep two of them on the bike. And, someone's behind you too close, just pop one out and drop it. So I thought that was pretty cool to have on there, and I think it would be a popular item to sell. And it just goes around your bars. You put your little screw in to tighten it down, and then you got the two. I have it has the little spot for two ball bearings, but it's pretty neat. So I always come up with some silly ideas, but I think they're really good ideas. And as you know, we are the redneck side, and we can't hide it. So, and that's the thing, everybody's got a little redneck in them. You ever been sitting around and you do something, and one of your buddies go, "Man, that's fucking redneck as hell." That means that's a really good idea. All right, I think I'm back. I believe I'm back. We're going to find out. Ghost, if you're still watching. Oh, no, we're not. We're back, though. So we'll just give it some time. The people will come. If you build it, they will come. Hey, there we go. We got a couple people back. How's it going, guys? Comment below so we know who you are. We just had a little bit of internet difficulties. Ah. Oh. Let's see. Is there anybody out there?